So cervical spine 6 sticks out a little bit more than the rest. And if you don't snuggle those shoulders under, you're going to grind it into the floor. You're not going to damage it, but you never droop out and the next day you're like, ooh, that spot's sore. Just because it was like grinding into the floor. But if you take a minute and snuggle the shoulders under and create this lift, this canal between the shoulder blades, it comes off the floor. You go, don't be scared. And come this way. Come that straight. This is crooked. That's straight. So, are your feet touching? No. So bend your elbows and put your palms on your back. Yeah. Why are you so mean to yourself? And now you're going, yeah, what's over there? You're going to Manhattan right now? Instead of staying in Greenwich. So I want you to open your eyes for a second. Are you looking at a knee or a thigh, or are you looking right between?
No.
Now and that's kind of like a way you can kind of tell that's going on. Yeah. Good. Beautiful. Can you enjoy this? Nice. That's super amazing. It's cool. Yep. It's easy for you. Don't you love it? With those legs, it's easy for you. Good. So what you're going to do now is just bend the knees and let your knees drop in on either side of your head. So my high school wrestlers, their knees touch the floor. A lot of it has to do with proportion too. So yeah, and that's part of it. So we can get a blanket if you want. But what happened was you went back and that came out. When I snuggled it under, it lifted it up for you. But we'll just give you one cushion. But you want the top of your shoulders to be like almost give you a little more. And also move your ponytail. Yeah. That's it. Breathing still. Okay, and then your arms are going to come down by your side, palms flat. All right. And you're going to come down one vertebra at a time. You might even get a little back crack out of it. Until your legs are straight up to the sky. Once your legs are straight up to the sky, you're going to take your block nearby, where you can reach it, and put it between your inner thighs again. And bend your knees 90 degrees. Flex your feet, arms out to your side, palms flat. So move if you need room. Got a lot of room. And you're going to drop the knees all the way to the right. Reach and look over your left shoulder. Squeeze the block, come back to center. Drop the knees all the way to the left. Reach and look over your right shoulder. And keep going like that at your own pace. Don't just drop the legs. You want to drop the legs and reach the opposite shoulder. So you're really getting this ringing out of the spine. You want it very active. This isn't quite cooling down yet. So you want it pretty active, still firing up that core. It's going to be kind of tempting to cross your feet just to hold the block without working. Don't do that. But keep going back and forth. Good. A couple more times. And then everybody's going to end up with the legs to the right. So legs drop to the right. Reach and look over your left shoulder. And you're going to bend your left elbow, left palm flat under your back. So you're here, right? You're going to bend that left elbow, bring your left palm flat. And then still keep the block, but bring your knees back to center. So imagine I'm laying on my back. This is what my palm looks like underneath me. This is level 1. It's just staying here. If you feel too much in that shoulder, just stay here. If you can, you're going to drop the legs over to the left. Okay, so this is a pretty localized stretch in front of that anterior left deltoid, front of the left shoulder. So you want your legs all the way over till they hit the floor. Relax your feet at this point. If you still don't feel anything, let me know. I'll take the block out for you. Does anybody not feel anything? Want to go further? Okay. Good. And if you still don't feel anything, now you're going to take your right arm. We're going to cross across your body, and you're going to start to lift your back. So Sunday, you're just on that left side. Yep. That's it. We're like twins. Vice the same. Good. That's it. So really good stretch to sink into and localize the front of that left shoulder. Very safe. You can't torque yourself. You don't have enough energy in the position you are to torque yourself into danger. But if you do this and you have a big dog or little kids and they think it's funny to tackle you while you're here, that can be bad. So make sure if you do this on your own that you're kind of secure. Not kind of, that you are secure. Take a look at the front of that left shoulder. Is it off the floor? Is it in your face? Do you feel that your shoulder blade is stabbing the floor because you want to open that little space eventually? Okay, and then you're going to very slowly roll back to center. Roll to the right a little so you have enough room to let that left arm go. Coming out of it sometimes is a little more annoying than actually doing it, so just be careful. Good. And then take the block again between your thighs, bring the knees into your chest, and you're going to drop the legs over to the left. Right? Reach and look over your right shoulder. Reach, reach. Bend the right elbow, right palm flat under your back. And then bring your legs back to center. Survey the scene. Is it good? Good to go? If it is, start to drop your legs over to the right. Yes.
Not a rotator cuff surgery?
Yes. You have no pins in there, right? Yeah. You can go here. And no jaws from behind. No. Let me do this. That's not that bad. Yeah. In time, I'd like to see it down here, but that's not that bad. And the other one, as long as there's no pins and you're clear, you're good to go. You're just going to stop when you feel it. And looking at it and almost feeling it with the other side is going to make that connection with the brain and let those little muscles go that have been protecting it so much. And make it like this.
So we're trying to
Right. Get that shoulder blade flatter and flatter. Which is, you had it on that side though?
sorry. Well, no, I have this one too.
Oh, you did? Oh my goodness. That is good. So if it's really good, you can move this. Let the block go if you want. You good? If you still don't feel anything, yep, left arm. Become a little bit more fetal. So, yeah, I think just protects the back. If you want the block to rest out, it's not right there, but you want this one. You can bring that left arm up and over.
Right shoulder thing.
It is, yeah. Yeah. Yep.
This is really tight for you.
This would be a really good one for you to do at home. And you're exactly right. The bottom of your shoulder blade is like stabbing the floor right now. You want to get this open. You have it, you just kind of like resist it because it hurts a little bit. That's better already, but let's get the arm down a little bit, right in under a little bit more so you can. There you go. Good. So you know what to do. You already let go and did it. But what's going to happen is you're going to do it and it's going to pop back up. And you let go. Yep, that was it. Right? Yep. So you just have to focus. And then someday you're going to have the knees this way while you do it. But the fact that you felt that is amazing. And that's exactly what you're supposed to feel. And then, yes. Yep. It's already better. Oh my gosh. There you go again. Yep. Okay, so a couple more deep breaths. So come back to center. Okay. What's up? Right. Exactly. So bend the elbow. Hold your palm flat. Now come back to center.
That's me to worry.
Maybe just stay there. Maybe one leg comes over. You guys know release it nicely. That's it. Feel the difference from what it was before? You went straight across. So now you just have kind of like go in. Like that. Okay, so arm is released. Give yourself a little bit of time to kind of See the difference on either side?
Yes.
Righty, lefty, yep. Easy one to do, very direct, right to the point. So, let's come up to seated.
So Gwen, is that good, like if you've been doing, you know, if it hurts from chaturanga or if it hurts from arm balances, is that a good one
Yes,
to?
because now this is a real localized stretch right there. Another one we're going to do is going to be this whole thing, anterior deltoid chest, bicep, the whole region. So both of them are good because all of that, even like the TRX stuff,
Yeah.
good, we got to do it, but
You have to stretch
it
out.
keeps making this happen. And then what happens? We're at the computer, we're driving, we have little kids. I've never seen, I don't know if any of you have you ever seen anybody walking down the street that looks like this? No, because it's ridiculous. No, but you've seen people like this, right? Every day. So you can't go wrong by opening all, and they're dicey, and we don't like it, so we don't do it.
Right.
But they get better and better, and these are easy to open. It's not like this, which takes years, and these are little muscles. They respond pretty quickly. You all right? You're giving me stink eye right
You
now.
okay
No,
now?
no, you're right. I had to glare at you.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's the brilliance that you're giving.
Okay, that's my aura.
is just
Okay.
too intense.
Good answer, good answer. So come onto your stomach. Lay down onto your stomach. And we're going to bring the right arm out. We just did the right arm? What did we end on? Right arm. So let's do left arm out to the side, palm flat. So this is redundant. We did both of these the other day, right? We did both of these? No, we did more legs. Because, because it was runners. Okay. So imagine I'm laying down on my mat. I want you to look at your left hand for a second, and your left middle finger should be in your eye line. So some of you are going to have to slide the arm up the floor a little bit. Yep. So the middle finger is right in line with your eyes. Now you look over the other shoulder. Right elbow bends, right palm flat under your right shoulder like you're going to do a push-up. And you're going to bend the right knee right where it is. Just bend the right knee. Push into your right hand and slowly start to roll over onto the left side of your body. And ground that right foot. Do not move your left hand from where it was. So your right hand has two jobs. If you're tight, it's supporting you in the pose. If you're loose and you're open, you're kind of responding now, it's going to push you deeper and deeper into the pose. And eventually, both knees are bent, both feet are flat, and your butt will be flat to the floor. So not only is this could potentially bicep for some people, it's anterior deltoid, it's chest, pec, and it's a huge spinal twist. You don't feel anything? I want you to come back
No, I feel it on my shoulder.
because you're resting on it, right? So go back again. So you're a little bit low. Okay. Yeah. Can you rest your back or you want to go out? Good night, night. Good. So your left arm is extended, left palm is flat, fingers spread. You're breathing. You need time to sink into this. So it's not going to be a 20-second hold. You're going to push in, you're going to breathe, you're going to allow it to open a little bit more. You're going to read what's going on. Your elbow is supported by the floor, so it's very safe. But if you have a hulking bicep where you can't fully extend your elbow, you might feel a little pressure there. Yep, yep. Exactly perfect. So maybe you push into that right hand, so your palm has to face the floor. Yeah. Is that better?
Yeah.
Because you don't fully extend there?
Right.
Okay, your head is relaxed, jaw is relaxed. And then nice and easy, come out onto your stomach. And just coil up that arm, whatever you feel like you gotta do. And other side. Okay, so right arm out to the side. Look at your right hand. Right middle finger in line with your shoulder. Left palm flat. Bend the left knee and press. Slowly, slowly. Different arm, different circumstances. Even if you do this every day, go approach it as a beginner every time because it's a shallow joint. It's a vulnerable joint. You don't want to assume anything and push into it. You want to honor that joint, go step by step. Circumstances, stress, change it every day. You don't know what it's going to be like. Jared, brush your head. I think you can fine. Is this the bad shoulder? Okay. Ignore that. Ignore. You can also go here if you feel like you're more stable until you feel like it opens for you. Nice. You can see the difference, right? This is the good side, right? Yeah. What's that? Yeah. First of all, there's like an ease about you on this side, where the other one's like.
Yeah, I couldn't go anywhere.
But it's fine. You know, you're totally supported by the floor. You're safe, and that hand can support you. So it's a nice one to kind of add to your repertoire. Good. You're gonna stay a little bit longer. Resisting one muscle, can you kind of close your eyes and just exhale right into it and go a little bit deeper? Reach out to move your left arm. Come on, really big. Here you go. Don't move that bottom hand, just lift your finger to the bottom hand. I'll give you one more deeper now, but I want you to keep it flat. There you go. It's right there, right there. There you go. So then once it stays flat, now you can kind of press deeper by pressing this palm down at a time, squeezing, pressing. Beautiful. Got it? You got it. It's in the wrong spot. So reach again. Just want to make sure we're honoring this below socket joint. Big, big, big. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your fingers. Yep, into your legs. Let's squeeze. Press. And then just relax. Nice. Okay, and come out of it nice and easy onto your belly. Take a little break, a few deep breaths. I'll just sit here so I'm exhausted. And when you're ready, you can flip it over onto your back. And make sure your block and your strap is within reach. Again, on your back, not Shavasana. Just yet. You're evil. Well, I never denied that, but. Okay, so you're on your back. And you're going to bend your knees, feet flat. Good. And you're going to take the block. You're going to put it under your back. Like this. Okay? And you want it to be under your sacrum, not your low back, so it really supports the hip joint. Okay? Okay? Good? It shouldn't hurt. It should be in a good spot where it doesn't hurt. Now, lengthen your left leg out on the floor. Left leg out nice and long, and you're going to draw your right knee into your chest. So if you have to move the block, now, Jerry, you might want to go down a touch more. If it's digging into you, if it doesn't feel supported, then move it before we get into this. Okay? So left leg is long and strong on the floor. I want you to feel as though your left foot is flat against the wall and you're pushing the wall down with the left leg. And then you're going to reach down and grab the outer edge of your right foot in a half happy baby. Keep pressing that wall in front of you with the left foot. If you can't reach, that's why your strap is within reach too now. And you're going to use the strap to lengthen your arms. And if you do use a strap, you're just going to hold it with the left arm.
Oh.
Yeah. Right arm. Right arm. I was looking at you. I have a left arm. okay? So you want to have that left knee in 90-degree angle. You want that left foot flat to the ceiling. Use a strap if you have to. So your block's a little high. It's holding you right now. So go to short. Wait. Good. Better? Yeah. Okay, so half happy babies, pressing, pressing. What we're doing, in case you couldn't guess, is we're opening up left hip flex or quad, and we can't cheat. Okay? You can't arch the low back because the block is preventing you from doing that. So now you're face to face with the truth here. Right? And sometimes we don't like the truth. Not too bad. That's good. Yeah. That's it. So press. Also, you all have like the block and the halves, so you're challenged even more. Right? Good. That's it. Try it here. Talk to your hip. Tell it to open. That's it. Good one? Yep. Yes. 90. 90. Good. Let's do this. Okay? Good. I got you on timer. So press that left leg long. Now we're pushing down the wall. It's just as important as your right leg. Okay? Release it. Extend your right leg on the floor. And draw the left leg.
So Gwen, our knees bent, the straight leg is bent, but we're still pushing towards the wall?
It's trying not to be bent. But
Okay.
you're small and it's a high block. So your ratio is kind of like making
But
bent.
that's the purpose, is to push.
Yes. Because it's
to
now
open.
we're psoas,
Right.
hip flexor, and you can't cheat because to cheat the hip flexor is still like that.
Right,
And that's what everybody does on the floor. Even when they're in bow.
yeah.
They think they're doing it, but they're cheating. We can't cheat now. Right? So half happy baby, other side. What is that right leg doing? Push the wall down. That's it. Yep. So if you're going to hold with the strap, hold it with your left arm so that you're kind of training yourself in time. Good. You're like a star. Awesome. So you can probably 2 blocks on that. Your block I have right now, because those are quicker. You can go ahead and nice and
Yeah.
star in there. Outside. So push your heel too. You keep flex your foot, use your whole foot now. That's it. Good. You're almost there, you guys. 15 seconds. Half of it is resistant, I feel it. It's nice to do it up on the wall, but to make the whole class get up and do it, and then find a perfect spot, you have to adjust for 10 minutes. Push the wall down, and then release it. And we're gonna do it one more time each side. I never do anything once, ever. I always feel like there's a learning curve. Also, I feel like second time through, you're like, and then you just let it go because you don't care anymore. Instead of being perfect and holding, and now you're just like, and then you discover goodness. So what was the first side? Right knee to your chest, squeeze it in. Set up that left leg long and strong, extended. Don't collect more stress in the shoulders and the neck. Try to keep it down. You're using the strap because you still want both shoulders down on the floor. You don't want to create anything new. And then half happy babies. Can you put your elbow inside your knee? If that helps you scaffold, I'm not opposed to that. Yeah. That's it. So pushing. Push. Oh, no. Like that. Like you're pushing a wall down. I don't know, block, but you're pushing through your whole foot, your heel too. Yes. That's it. That's the kind of feeling you're holding on to the entire time. Good. So the thing you want to work on is squaring that tiny little foot. What size is that foot? Shut the front door. I never knew that about you. Do you have like one pair of shoes? And then Mary Jane's? toes, it's your whole foot square on the wall. Imaginary wall in front of you. And then bring it into half happy baby. Okay, so fire up the base of that left big toe. Your foot should be square to the ceiling, and the object is to plug the knee into your armpit one day. So you're bending. Yeah. Stop fighting yourself. Yes. Every time you let go. That's it. And then, once you get there, then you push that leg. And then you're like, trying more, one more. Probably on an exhale. You're your own worst enemy. I got news for you. You got more in you than you're letting come out. You're like fighting yourself the entire time. That's not news for you?
No.
Who said that?
So what happened? My side here cramped.
Cramped up?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Here.
And maybe bend it a little bit.
There you go.
That's beautiful right there. Okay. And let it go. Let it go. Knees bent. Just sink on the block. I don't want you to take the block out just yet. Do you have enough for everybody to have two?
Yeah. Yeah, there's 50 in there. There's plenty of straws.
There is? I mean blocks.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of blocks. Do you need more?
Let's see. So everybody's gonna have 2 blocks if possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can. Still with us? He's good.
I just think he's still living.
He better. You better. You may have been dragged. You may hate every minute when you're here, but when you leave, you'll be happy you did it. When it's over, you go for margaritas.
We'll be happy.
Good. So only this side of the room.
No. You need one?
Yeah. I think everybody else has too. Yeah. Good. If you're super flexible, you might even want 3. Okay? So what we're going to do now is feet flat on the floor. And you're going to lift the hips up, and you're going to put 2 blocks under, but the blocks are going to be this way this time. Okay? And you're going to rest on it. So you're probably bored of it. Pushing out another. Tiptoes? Jiggle on nice. Is that okay? Okay. And then hold blocks or interlace your fingers beyond the blocks. Okay? That was the hard way. So lift your butt up, turn, good. That's it. Okay. The hard way. Okay. We're just gonna put the camera on you, and the hard way to do everything is to watch her. So flip your blocks this way underneath you. Got it. This way. So not this way. This way. Yes. Good. Does anybody want a third? Can I try a third? Yeah. So, tiptoes, tiptoes.
So they're still pretty much under your butt, not your...
Yes, but a little safer.
I'll take it for that.
Good. Feet flat. Interlace your fingers beyond the blocks. A nice restorative pose. There you go. You like this spot? Yeah. Okay, interlace your fingers beyond the blocks. Or hold the blocks. Yes. Yeah.
Do that.
So just hold them.
Okay.
Okay, and I got you. Thanks, here. Right there, low down. Amazing. I'm gonna try it. First of all, get your head on the mat, because it's grinding into the wood floor. Excess pain. Good. Good. Okay, so either hold the blocks, or interlace your fingers beyond the blocks. You want a third? This way. Switching those back up. Tiptoes. Good. Slow down. Nice. Now flat. Good. How's that? Is it good? Okay. Now you're going to either hold or interlace. Did you find something? Good. Okay. So you're just releasing into the blocks. Basically, you're not doing anything. Kind of just putting all your weight, hip weight, sorry, that's okay. My toe dancer.
It's just like comfortable.
When I was in college, I was dancing on point, and there were rungs on the dorm beds, and we slept with our toes tucked under them, so that
Oh my God. It's like what the synchronized swimmers do. So they do it.
I have flashbacks to my
Toes.
torture dancing days. Make you a little happier. It seems scary, but it really not. Very safe.
That allows us to open up.
No, it's gonna just let you relax your legs. So now I don't need to feel like grip anymore. Okay, so just kind of snuggle the shoulders under a little bit more, opens the chest. It's great for allergies because you're really getting into the back of the neck, all the glands at the base of your neck.
There's a difference.
It seems mean, but it's actually nicer. So now we just have to, right? Fix your hands, so now you don't have to grip. Yeah, to sleep like that, and that was after our weigh-ins. I'm gonna flash back right now. 5'6", 90 pounds, told that I had a little bit of a belly. I have flashbacks every now and then to those days, yeah. So, good.
Strong is the new skinny.
Yeah. Is that what their motto is?
Now,
Yeah,
yes.
so big deal.
Versus skinny, now people want to be strong.
Now you can actually get skinny.
Yeah.
Before you had enough whole in and your legs would go. Seems easy,
was
but
never,
this hip.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you now,
This hip.
I'd be happy about that.
Started
Some
jack-
pictures from
that's
middle
like
school,
gosh.
just let me
So
know.
I'm seeing all the signs hit on that. And this is
she's
starting
not tattooed.
shoulders.
She's not, that is not into that.
Yes. But what color was my hair? Royal blue.
I was gonna say, it was
Yeah, so we can work on that. If you have 5 minutes, I have to cross the shoulder. And now I set you up, right? Maybe bring that shoulder down. Now bring your chin back to center.
a modern picture of her.
Okay, so you
Red
never
nose,
have
holding a pair of
one
gum
thing.
shots.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That's
that's
right. That was hers? That's why. Okay. So, and it always crisscrosses like that.
She bought me like t-shirts up from that says she's a woman.
Not
Oh,
so
that's
one.
funny.
Open chest stretch.
Yeah,
Okay.
I buy a t-shirt of
Yeah,
So
that.
you get that
so
traction
cute,
there.
right?
It also forces you to see your back. If you keep falling on that side, that's also opening it. And it needs more work. You should try. You should get one that matches your room. I have one that matches my
I
bedroom.
think there's one that's right,
Yeah.
because they're 100% like.
Okay, so what you're going to do now, and if you need my help, let me know. But you're going to release your hands, palms slide on the floor, and lift your butt up enough that you can take one block out. And lower down one block less. Take a few breaths there. Also, if you have any sacroiliac problems, a lot of times being on that block in that position, it puts that gliding joint right back in very gently. And then if you had 3 blocks, go down to 1, so everybody's down on 1. Give yourself a little time there. Okay, so everybody on 1, I know this is a pain in the butt, but now you're going to switch the block back the other way. So instead of being this way, we're going back to that way. Okay, and then bring your knees into your chest. And you're going to bring your legs straight up to the sky, and you're going to bring a strap around the feet. This is a huge one I do with my athletes. This is, okay, this is yours. Don't throw it, has metal block, metal thing on it. Okay, and you put the strap around your feet. Also, no work to be done. It's just it's a restorative pose. What it's meant to do is, good. Did you ever lift or run or sick amount of yoga and feel that heavy, dead leg, cement leg feeling. It's not visible. Hold the chest. Good. This is to help you encourage lymph drainage. So unlike your circulatory system, unlike your blood flow, it shouldn't jam in your back, it should be comfortable. That feels good?
You're straight up to the
Yeah,
ceiling,
like
right?
you don't need to force, it just, your heels are straight up to the sky. This is just a 90-degree angle. This isn't stretching hammies, although you might feel a little bit. This is just straight up to the sky. Feet flat to the ceiling like you're holding a tray for me. And unlike your circulatory system, which is, we know, both ways, right? You pump your blood in, it comes back out. It's pumped both ways. Your lymph is blind-ended. It ends in your fingers, ends in your toes. So if you ever go for a run, when you're done with the run, you can't take your rings off. You feel that like puffiness. That's what that is. You force lymph into the ends, and it relies on your musculature to squeeze it back out. So when you're really tight, you have a big workout or a huge long run, you don't have the range of motion to pump it back out again. So you feel that heavy, dead, cement leg feeling. This is great to do pre or post workout, game. It's easy, it's not forced. And even if you get tingly toes, you're all right. Is that okay?
It's a little weird.
Feels weird?
Why?
Why?
I feel like I have like 3 points.
Sticking in you?
Yeah.
Let's bend one more time. Let's go a little better. And we'll go right to there.
Is this good for insomnia?
Does
Does it help with that at all?
I mean, it is a mild inversion, and inversions are good for sleeping issues. Who said that?
I did.
So I can imagine that this would be an easier inversion for somebody to do that can't get into headstand or shoulder stand. You could do it up against the wall too.
Yeah.
Just lay up against the wall so your butt is here,
Yeah.
like straight up. Yeah,
For my son.
because it does pump more blood there, leaves that heaviness behind. Okay, so if your strap is long enough, you're gonna open the legs out and straddle. If the strap holds you back, then, aw, darling, I'm strapped. Oh, it's all good. It makes it that much easier. That's, I know. I just had a total thought on that too. Or, did you have a big brother?
No.
Oh, okay. Or paranoia from a big brother. But this is going to be way too short for this now. So push through your heels, just a little bit longer and straddle. Now look at your left foot, look at your right foot. Do they look like they belong to the same human? Or are they doing funky things? I don't care how far you go. Yeah, you go. You made it 10 times harder. And then core is nice and tight and bring the legs back to center. Good. Release the strap. Be careful of the metal buckle. Don't hit yourself in the face. Knees into your chest. You're going to bring both feet back down to the floor. And you lift your butt up and slide the block out. It's going to feel like you're in a hole now. Just give yourself a little bit of a rebound time. Yeah, I promise I didn't take holes while you were up there. Okay, so comfortable pose of Shavasana. Yay. So if you feel like you want more, the hypnotism worked while you were in triangle pose. So whatever's a comfortable pose for you, if you're feeling any back pain or back tightness and you want to bend the knees, have the feet flat and as wide as your mat, a little bit of a pigeon toe, and you can knock the knees together, and that eases the low back, is your comfortable place to settle in. And I want you all just releasing and relaxing into the floor. And I want your palms face up in a receptive pose, which is also anatomical neutral. So if the palms are face down, you're closing off the front of the shoulder. You just work so hard to open up. So open up, palms facing up. Good. And your arms are not glued to the side of your body. They're out a little bit. So if you've ever seen that, it's called the Vitruvian Man, Michelangelo, I think it is, or Da Vinci, when he's in a circle, and his arms are out to the side like this is anatomically neutral. It's not here. Right? It's settle down. Feel the shoulder blade on the floor. Do a quick scan of your body. Maybe start at the feet. Feel the legs. Hips are heavy. Feel the shoulders and arms. Feel a heaviness to the hands and feel the cupping of your palms. Move up to your head. Make sure you're not squinting the eyes. Your eyelids are relaxed. And if your mind does start to wander, it's a nice idea, an easy way to tune back in if you feel the cool air coming in through your nose on the inhale. And notice the warm air exiting your nose on your exhale. And anytime you feel like you're tuning out and it's not enough to just focus back on the breath, feel the air temperature through your nose. I'm going to take you through a little bit of a guided meditation now. So make sure you are comfy. And breathing in and out through your nose and deep down into your belly. I want you to imagine you have a deflated balloon. And the balloon is right on the end of your nose. You can pick a color if you want. And without changing the rate of respiration, every exhale, you start to blow the balloon up. No extra effort. Just every time you're exhaling, it's noticeably increasing in size. And this balloon is to represent, if you could take a second, some kind of issue or problem, condition that's going on in your life that plagues you at times, it consumes your thinking at times, seems unfixable at times. And usually whatever the first thing was that came to your head is what you should focus on. So for the next 5 or 6, 7, 8 rounds of breath, the balloon, the issue at hand, the problem is getting bigger. And not only is it getting bigger, it's starting to suffocate you. It's consuming your thinking because you can't see through it. You can't see around it. It's in your face. It's blocking your progress. It's the only thing you can think of. And at some points in your life, I'm sure that this is how it feels. Anytime you get a chance to relax, boom, there it is. This big looming, suffocating balloon. So give it 3 more breaths to fill. You almost can't hear anything else other than your own breathing. Nothing can get done. And now you're going to sweep away like magic. It's very gradually allowing you to feel air around you again, to breathe deeply again, to see potential in your space, to see perspective. It's not the only thing you can focus on. But what I want you to do is blow it away enough, but not completely. So it will always be the size of a pinhead. And that's its rightful place in your life. It's a part of you now. It shapes your DNA and who you are, but it doesn't rule over you. It's certainly very manageable as a pinhead. And anytime this topic pops up in your life or in your thoughts, just close your eyes for a second and imagine it in its rightful place. Looming, but manageable. Part of you, but small. Slowly start to bring yourself back to your mat. Together, take a deep breath in through your nose only and deep down into your belly, holding the breath. Hold the breath, but not the body. And take in more. And stretch out your ribs. Take in a little bit more. Feel that itchy stretch of your lungs, increasing your lung capacity. And through the nose only, exhale. And do it again. Deep breath in. Hold the breath. Take in more. And a little bit more. Tiny bit more. Exhale. One more time. Full deep breath in. Fill the belly. Hold the breath. Relax the shoulders and the head. Take in more. A little bit more. Tiniest bit more. Exhale. And wiggle your toes. And wiggle your fingers. And slowly start to bend your knees. Bring your feet flat on the floor. And to wake yourself up, you're going to rub your feet on the floor and tap them out and stimulate thousands of nerve endings in the bottom of your foot, waking your whole body up. And roll over onto your right side. Curl up into fetal position, like you were going to take a nap. Take a deep breath in. And then use your left hand to come up to seated, easy cross leg, just like how we started. Nice tall back, chin to the chest. Inhaling, arms overhead, palms blessed. And exhaling, hands into heart center. Bring your fingertips to your third eye of intuition. Give it a tap and a rub. Make sure it's wide awake and open. May people of the world be healthy and prosperous. May people of authority aim for justice and peace. And may all things sacred be protected. Namaste. Thanks for coming, everybody. Good job, Jer.
So you guys, if you want a full DVD class, you can buy them up front.
Yes.
And there's some for specific sports. So if you actually play a specific sport,
There's 7 different sports. And if you don't play sport and you want something a little bit shorter, the Fit Body Yoga, which I don't carry, you can order it pretty inexpensively online or Walmart or Target. our day.
Favorite
The end zone too.
That is on to, yes. That's on to. Thanks for coming. If anybody has any questions, good job.
Yeah, and we have a workshop from 2 to 4. We're going to learn how to do all this stuff ourselves. I know. Love those stretches.
And look forward to